Up YouTube? It's your boy Joe Barber. Man, actually I'm finishing up my workout right now, and I wanted to share with people what's going on in my life, and hopefully it'll reach somebody out there. So I opened my school. If you see some of my videos, I was talking about getting my barber college opened, and I finally did that. In my mind, of course, just like any other person would think, like, it's gonna get going quick, we're gonna get a lot of people to sign up, we're gonna get, full really fast. And it's been a slow process. Not only because I have to manage my barber shop, we're transitioning from a barber shop to a barber school. I teamed up with my boy Mike It's Pizza. He already had a barber college, so we teamed up. I'm using his name to build up our school, and because he's already been in business for 2 years, when we want to sign up for accreditation to be able to get financial aid, it'd be a lot easier. So that was the plan. And in order for you to be successful in life, you really got to focus on how bad you want to achieve this goal. And on the way over there, I could tell you, it's like you're attached to so many things, and you're climbing up a mountain. And in order for you to get to the top, you're gonna have to cut off certain things in your life, whether that be toxic people, bad habits, bad eating habits, bad drinking habits, bad relationships, whatever it may be. You're gonna have to figure out what's weighing you down. A lot of us need to look in the mirror and talk to ourselves and be like, if you want this, you have to let go of these specific things, and it's a daily struggle. I've been getting into working out. This is probably like my 3rd week consecutively working out, lifting weights, following a regimen, eating better. I try not to overeat. I'm trying to balance. Man, I didn't grow up learning how to eat properly. I love eating tortillas, Mexican food. I love drinking soda, sweet tea, lemonade, all that kind of stuff. But in order for my body to be able to transform into what I want to get myself down to 185. I want to get lean. I want to minimize my body fat. I want to get stronger, not only to look good, but to feel good. And if I'm going to be running a school and traveling and doing all these things, I have to be at my optimum. So in order for me to get exactly where I want to be, my goal is to be able to be financially stable, not only for myself, but for my family, for the kids that I love. And for the generation after me. I don't know if my kids are gonna have kids yet, but if they do, I want to make sure that I do what's right by them. I purchased my home. I never thought I was gonna be able to do that, and I'm grateful for that. Every day I'm grateful that I have a home to live in, a home to work out in, a home to play basketball in. A lot of people don't have that, and I'm grateful for it. It may not be much to some people, but to me, I grew up in the projects. There was 3 generations of families that lived in the projects before me. My great-grandmother, my grandma, my mom, they all lived in the projects, born and raised. And I was born and raised there, so I'm the 4th generation, but I chose not to stay there. I chose to get away from that. Thankfully, I've been able to travel. I've been able to meet great people. I've been able to do a lot of great things because I dedicated myself to barbering. And sometimes I do get obsessed with whatever it is that I'm doing, whether it's art, whether it's cutting hair, whether it's working out, whether it's whatever the case may be. I feel whatever I put my mind to, I can accomplish. Is it easy? Hell no. But anybody that wants to be successful, they make it look easy. We make it look easy. It's not easy. I didn't want to get out of bed today. I did not want to get out of bed. I woke up an hour late, and I was like, oh, I can lay here and just rest my body. I was like, nah, get up. Go make your pre-workout, go make your protein shake, meditate. I was listening to TD Jakes in the morning, and usually that's what I do. I write my affirmations down, that I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm abundant, I'm strong, I am loved, I'm enough with who I am. I don't have to add anything else to me to be who I am. I'm enough the way I am. But I want to make sure that people out there understand that it's going to take a certain amount of dedication for you to be at your optimal, and it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of sacrifice. In order for you to catch something that God's gonna bless you with, you gotta let go of something that's already in your hand. A lot of people don't want to do that because that's sacrifice. I always talk about how I speak, and I don't get paid to speak right now. I used to get paid to speak. I used to go to conventions, barber shows, and all these barber things. But I wanted to step away from that because at the moment when all that was happening, I didn't feel like that's who I wanted to be. I didn't feel like it was being my authentic self. I felt like I had to be somebody in order for people to love me. In order for people to accept me, I needed to be this flamboyant, flashy, whatever, well-spoken individual that always had the right answers. I don't have all the right answers. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I've been blessed, but I've made a lot of mistakes just like anybody. But I want to reassure you, in this life, whatever you want to succeed at is going to take a lot of dedication. And it's you versus you. Because in your head, you may think, man, well, what if they don't like this? Or what if this doesn't work? Or what if it's meant for me not to be successful? Or what if it's meant for me not to accomplish this? Or what if this is just how God created me and I'm just supposed to live like this and not? No, man, don't ever think like that. You always have to start your morning off great. No matter what happened yesterday, that's yesterday, man. Today is today. You want to start off strong. You want to think positive. You want to speak out into the world, into this air space that you're in. Speak out to God. Speak out to whatever it is that you want to say. Just speak it out and say, you know what? Today's going to be a great day. Today, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get that done. I'm going to get this done. These are the main things that I want to get done today. And even if you just write 5 things down, which it could be working out, it could be, paying your bills, it could be like washing your car, whatever it is. 5 things that you want to accomplish, and once you accomplish those things, I promise you, you're going to feel fulfilled. And as you go, you can add more things to the list. I just want people to understand out there, barbering is not just barbering. I can teach videos about, I could put videos up about teaching you how to cut hair, how to operate inside a business, how to make money, how to brand yourself, how to dress, how to attract clients. There's thousands and thousands of barbers doing that. What I want to teach is the behind the scenes. I want to be able to let you know that I have failed. I've made mistakes. I had a great, beautiful, wonderful relationship, and I messed that up because I was so overwhelmed with what was going on in my barbershop. I took that home and I ruined a beautiful relationship. And now I understand that that lesson is a valuable lesson that I went through. And as far as getting in shape, I didn't feel attractive. I didn't feel fulfilled as a person. I felt like I just started letting go, but I caught myself. Once you get in your 40s, it's not as easy to bounce back. It's not easy physically to bounce back. A lot of us have injuries that we sustain throughout the years when we're young, whether it's torn ACL, whether it's a rotator cuff, whether it's your calves, whether it's your thighs, whatever it is, man, whatever injuries that we might have got in high school, whether we got it after high school or whatever. Some of us might have gotten a car accident, whatever it is, those things catch up to you, and it's very hard to bounce back. But I'll tell you what, man, you just got to take baby steps. Take baby steps and get familiar with working out. Talk to people that you know. I have a client that is a nutritionist. I have a client that's a trainer. I have a client that works at a supplement shop. And I ask questions and they give me answers. I also follow people on Instagram. I follow people on TikTok. I follow people on YouTube. And I make myself a little chart and say, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I need to accomplish today. And this is what I follow. And I mark what areas. I try to max out on everything. I try to do it till I can't do it anymore. And then I make a notation to myself and say, okay, when I did my lunges, I could barely finish 100. So that's my max. Like that's when it was hurting the most, where I could barely finish. Whether it's the weights, I add weights when I'm doing squats or benching. And I'm doing it by myself. So I can't really max out too much, because then if I can't pick it up, I'm gonna be here making that kind of video. But I don't record myself working out, but I'm just saying all those things happen, and I want y'all to understand that, man. By the time I'm a millionaire, and by the time I have a lot of money, and by the time people want to listen to me, it's gonna be too late. You know what I'm saying? I already know that it's gonna be too late, and I say that all the time. I spit game for free, but then when you get to the point where you're making the money, and then people want to listen to you, it's gonna be too late. And sometimes you gotta block that out, and you just gotta keep doing what you're doing. A lot of people let that get in the way. They feel like, oh, well, nobody's listening or nobody's following me. I don't have enough followers. I don't have enough subscribers. Don't say that, man. You're not doing it for them. Do it for you, and God's gonna put the video in the right people's, you know, on where the right people are that need to see the video. They'll see it. You know, that's the way God works. So don't ever give up on your dream. Don't ever give up on yourself. I don't care if you're 100 pounds overweight, 50 pounds overweight, whatever it is. If you sacrifice the eating, if you learn how to eat, and it gets boring with eating sometimes because you're gonna eat the same thing every day, but I promise you, you're gonna get results. I promise you, you're gonna feel better. You're gonna be able to have longer days. And yeah, you'll probably start crashing at 10 or 9:30 at night because your body's like, hey, we need to rest up and get ready for tomorrow. So I'm just saying that, man, if you wanna be successful in life, you guys have to accept the fact that you're gonna have to sacrifice time with being with your friends, time with doing stuff that is irrelevant to getting closer to your goal or to your dream. And not everybody's gonna accept it. Not everybody's gonna cheer for you. Not everybody's gonna clap for you. Your friends may think you're crazy. You know, the people closest to you may not lift you up, man. But I promise you, God's gonna put the right people in your path. And I know we always say that blood is thicker than water, but I promise you this, man. There's some people out there willing to shed their blood for you that are not even related to you. So I always feel like people that are willing to support you, people that are willing to listen, people that are willing to tell you the right things that you need to hear, those people become family. So whatever it is that you're doing in life, man, just keep pushing. Don't give up. Hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself to a higher standard and just keep pushing, because we're all running out of time, man. We're all running out of time. But if you make the most of it every day, I promise you, man, you'll live a more fulfilling life. You'll get closer to your dreams, and God's gonna put the right people in your path. And we're not here for ourselves. We're not here to glorify ourselves. I know a lot of people do that. God created us to be here for other people. We have to be a light for other people. And that's why God sometimes puts us through those trials, because we have to strengthen ourselves up. We got to see what we're made of. Your mind's going to say like, nah, just stop. But your spirit's going to say, keep going. And that's why like working out and achieving goals can teach you like, wow, man, I didn't even think I could accomplish that. But when you lose weight, or when you get stronger, or when you accomplish a goal of opening your business, or whatever it is that you want to do, once you accomplish those things, you start like, oh man, like I can really do this. Like I am capable of doing this. I am more than just a barber. I am more than just a person that, you know, grew up in whatever side of town you're from. And you're not your parents. You're not your siblings. You're not your friends. You're you. So the moment you realize that, and the moment you stop caring about what people think about you, and you just love yourself and say, you know what, I'm gonna do what I want to do to the best of my ability. And I promise you, it's worth doing it, man. So hopefully this reaches the right people, man, and I'm gonna keep finishing up my workout. But I want y'all to know that, you know, whatever it is that you want to accomplish, just do it. Do it with dignity, do it with honor, do it with grace. Be humble, but don't limit yourself. Don't have a broke mentality. Don't think like, oh man, I have to live on the minimum amount that I can't. No, man, God wants you to be in abundant, but it starts in here. You can't have abundance out here if you don't have abundance in here. And that's what I'm chasing after in my life. Not only to be financially stable, but to be spiritually stable inside. And that's my goal. So I hope y'all have a great day. See y'all soon, man. Thank you.